Okay, so soon became 2 weeks. So what? Hey everyone, it's GigaFam119, and the video you've all been waiting for, or probably not, is finally here. And that video is my top 10 Nintendo 3DS Remake ideas, the third version. Now, I know I could have done this a lot sooner, but I just wasn't in the mood to making videos. That's my only excuse, but yeah. The third version is finally here. Now, here's something I want you guys to know. These are my opinions, and these aren't facts, so please do me a favor and respect them. And don't get mad if a game you want to see remade isn't on this list. I'm trying to make this brief because I just want to get to the list. I've been waiting to do this for a while. I was actually looking forward to doing this. So, let's get on with this list. Let's start at number 10 now. What? The Blaze Blue series isn't on the number 1 position? It's at the 10th position? How could you? Why could you? That is very easy to answer. It's because I don't know much about Blaze Blue. But yeah, the series does look cool. I would like to see both of the games remade for the Nintendo 3DS. I really don't know much about the series, so let's just move on. Now let's go to number 9, which is Lunar Silver Star Story Complete. Try saying that 9 times fast. The game, it looks pretty unique. I would like to see it remade for the Nintendo 3DS, as they could dump the sprites that were in the original, and they could use 3D models for the game. I would find that pretty cool. Now, even if they made this game, even if they remade this game for the Nintendo 3DS, I don't think I could get it either way. Because, despite being from a system I don't have, this game is also M-rated, and I'm not really a big fan of M-rated games. But, for number 8, it's definitely Persona 4. Probably the only Persona I'm interested in. The game looks pretty cool, but I don't think I could get it even if they did remake it for the Nintendo 3DS, because, to be truthful, it's an M-rated game. I'm not exactly a big fan of M-rated games, just so you know. 7 is a lucky number. Now, this is a game I do want to be remade for the Nintendo 3DS. It's another Final Fantasy game, but it's not Final Fantasy 7. I think it's something even more famous than that. Something less famous than Final Fantasy 7. Stop talking, you idiot. Let's just get to the game. Get on with it. Yeah, get on with it. Get on with it! Okay, it's Final Fantasy 5, jeez. Yeah, I would like to see this game remade. Kinda like the Nintendo DS remakes of past Final Fantasy games. It actually has 3D models instead of 2D sprites. I would also like them to add new gameplay mechanics into the game, and maybe an extra dungeon or two. And also, if they do give Extess a voice actor in a remake for Final Fantasy V, I would like it to be the voice actor he had in this day of Final Fantasy. Now let's do number 6. I kinda think this one is the sleeper on the list, but that's because this game is only in Japan. Heck, I don't think many people have even heard of this franchise unless they're otakus. But, for number 6, it's definitely Keroro Gunso Marrow Battle Royale Z. Sorry I said that slowly, it's just, that's a long name. Keroro Gunso, otherwise known as Sergeant Frog in America, is probably one of my favorite anime slash video games in existence. I really like Keroro. So I would like this game to come out in America, and I don't care if they remake it for the Nintendo 3DS or not. I just want this game out in America. I want this game out in America more, but that's for another top 10. Now let's do number 5, which is Sonic 3D Blast. When they remake it, they could probably call it Sonic 3DS Blast. I really liked this game. I thought this game looked pretty cool. I mean, it would be perfect remade for the Nintendo 3DS. It's the quintessential Nintendo 3DS remake. So why is it at number 5? Well, because I like the next 4 games much better. Also, call me a jerk for saying this, but maybe if Sega does make Sonic 3DS Blast, they could use a 3D model of the modern Sonic instead of the chubby Sonic from back then. We're at number 4 already? Jeez, this list goes fast. My second version of the top 3DS My second version of top 10 3DS remake ideas didn't go this fast. Jeez Louise. I should stop talking. Anyway, for number 4, it's kind of a tie. And, these are kinda the same game. But for number 4, it's Spore and Spore Creepy and Cute. Now, I like making my own things. Making my own buildings is one thing. Making my own mall is another thing. Making my own underwater city is another thing. Making my own city on a moon or asteroid is another thing. Making my own stage is another thing. But making an entire new species? That's just something that only Spore could do. Of course there's Legos, but you could make your own aliens in Spore. That's the reason why Spore is awesome. It would be perfect for the Nintendo 3DS, because I would love to make aliens. Also, I didn't really play this, but I would also like Spore Creepy and Cute to be remade for the Nintendo 3DS, because I would like to make creepy aliens and cute aliens. Alert! Alert! We are at number 3. Number 3's identity. Oh, sorry. I was busy singing, but, yeah. Donkey Kong Country Returns would be Donkey Kong Country Returns would be perfect remade for the Nintendo 3DS. What else do I have to say? Ow! My neck! I'm sorry about that, guys. This is probably a subject you aren't interested in. You're interested in number 2. Metroid Fusion. This would be the perfect opportunity for me to play Metroid Fusion. Sure, I could play the original, but it would be good to see it remade with 3D graphics and remade with revamped music. Besides, this is the only Metroid I'm actually interested in. Because the Metroid Fusion is a shooter game, but other games are just shooter games. And whenever I see a failed game that's either a shooter or has blood or zombies or is T-rated, besides Super Smash Bros. Brawl, or is M-rated, blah blah blah. Oh, besides Persona 4, that's also M-rated. Do you know what I personally think when I see a failed game like that? Boring! Okay, sorry about that, but yeah. Whenever I see a field game that's kind of like either M-rated, T-rated, has zombies, has blood, or has shooting involved, I instantly think that game is boring because that game is for adults, not kids. The field games I'm most interested in are the E-rated games. And take a look at Metroid Fusion. It's rated E. Plus, this is the most current Metroid game, as long as story is concerned. Metroid Other M was a prequel to this game, which makes me want to experience it even more. Sure, I could play it on the Game Boy Advance, but I would like to see it with revamped graphics and revamped music on the Nintendo 3DS. I don't know, what do you guys think? Hold the phone! Stop the presses! We're finally at number 1! Let's start the party! Okay, maybe when the video's over. Well, I'm going to cheat at number 1. Yeah, I know, cheating in number 1. You must be evil, you must be crazy, yada yada yada. I did the same thing in the second version of the top 10 3DS remake ideas, blah blah blah. When you see what is at the number 1 position, you will see why I want this game. No, these games remade for the 3DS. All the games that were on the Virtual Boy. Is there really anything else to say? Other than to say for the fact that the Virtual Boy looks cool, that the games it had looked cool, that when all the games are remade, they could have less red and more 3D graphics. There really isn't anything else to say. Well, anyway, that's about it for this video. I hope all of you have enjoyed as much as I have. I hope all of you have enjoyed watching this video as much as I have enjoyed making it. Also, I'm going to inform you that sometime in the future, I am going to make a special video. That video is called Stuff I Recommend. It will basically show stuff that I want to recommend to you people. To all my viewers, I mean. But, I'm going to make it only when I'm in a video making mood. So, you may not expect it for a while. It may happen tomorrow. I'm really not sure. Well, anyway, this is GigaFan119. See you later!